AAA Gaming is too big to succeed. I know it sounds dumb because they're the biggest massive companies ever, but it's too big to succeed. Let me give you like an example, right? FIFA has to stay as bad as it is because if it didn't, EA will strictly go out of business. That is the only cash cow. That's the only way they're gonna make money. Just look at every other project or every other game that EA has made that tries to monetize it and it just failed. Anthem is the perfect example. It had every right to be the next greatest thing ever. The Destiny killer if you really want to go that far. But then it failed. It didn't meet expectations. They monetized it. It sucked. They had no idea what was going on. And part of that is the people who made it. They fucked up. But the expectation that this game has to make money, hand over fist, also cost the game its success. Because it would have been easy to delay the game for about 2 more years. And yeah, I'm talking about Anthem. We're gonna get to the main topic in a bit. But it wasn't easy to delay the game for 2 more years once you had an actual format, an actual legit brain on what you wanted to do with the game. But they pushed it out. And mainly because you have to keep investors happy. And investors just want to see their money grow. Your money grow. The bottom line get bigger. AAA Gaming has a funny way of failing by giving you the product you don't want with the things that don't matter. Let me focus on, I don't know, Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League. Do you know how many times I saw a commercial or a documentary or a video on how they use live people to model the mouth for Harley Quinn? That does nothing for the player. I don't give a damn. I truly don't care about that. That does not benefit the player in the slightest. Give me a beautiful pre-rendered cutscene, fully animated, all that gorgeous stuff. That's when I care. When the cutscene themselves look banging, fine, beautiful. I don't complain. Penguin looks like shit and he looks great doing it. I don't complain. Those are fantastic cutscenes. But then you're telling me every time we're walking, the game has to spend valuable time and its resource moving her mouth, moving all their mouths. What the fuck? What the fuck? And here's the thing. If you make a good game, they will come. You can see this with Vampire Survivor. It's a good game. It doesn't look fantastic. It's a good game. And people showed up. Among Us, people showed up. All it took was a couple streamers having fun and the world knew exactly what to do, what to expect from this game. And people showed up. Hades. Some people played it and they loved it, and word of mouth spread like wildfire. The same thing happened with Hollow Knight. Shoot, the most recent example this year will be Power World and Helldivers. I'm surprised Helldivers did the numbers it's doing, given that Power World was phenomenal. A buddy of mine, we gamers, we've been doing it for a long time, of course. He said that if given a chance to work for something, and any game he enjoys playing, he enjoys the gameplay loop, he would do it. Right? Even if he doesn't want the item in particular. Like when you used to play games to unlock all the costumes, I say Ratchet Deadlock. I used to enjoy just playing the game. I didn't want all the costumes, but I did. Why not? Why not? I got all the cheats. Why not? I didn't need them, but I did. In fact, that's how gamers became so good with the games they wanted to. There was always another task to get. There was always something else you can do. But now, games are too big that they need to be monetized. If you are putting, I don't know, 200 million, 500 million into a game, they're gonna monetize every aspect of it because they have to make that money back. At least make the money back. And if that game doesn't make the money back, you know what happens? Do you know what happens? The studio most likely gets shut down. People lose their jobs. It's been happening all around already. Like AAA Gaming is failing, especially if all these developers and companies are buying these studios and then letting them go. EA and Ubisoft are the biggest examples of half of this. I said before, AAA Gaming is unsustainable, but it doesn't have to be. You just have to make a good game. I heard from the grapevine, from just reading the articles online, that 343, the developers of Halo Infinite, 343 pitched a similar idea to have a game much like in the vein of Helldivers 2. That idea was shut down by some dumb executive. I can bet you that. Everybody here playing Helldivers are enjoying themselves, having the most lovely time ever. And some dumbass in a suit decided to say, nah, that doesn't sound like a good idea. We won't make money off that. So Helldivers come out. It's the biggest success since Power World. And now people are just facepalming like, we could have done this too. That's the funny thing about it. It's like, if you make a good game, right, and spread yourself out and have different projects going on, you can be successful. But no, you have to heavily monetize every aspect of your game because you need that cash. You put in too much. You invested too much. And you have to appease, once again, your corporate overlords and more importantly, your investors. Here's the thing about gaming that makes no sense to me, right? Why appease your investors when it's the consumer base, it's gamers that keep you in business? Like, I know they invested, they put money into the stocks and all that stuff. I get it, I truly do. But hear me out. If the games that you're making are so goddamn good that people can't help but to throw money at your face to continue making the product or making it better or continue your projects, why not appease the people who are genuinely bankrolling your success? Investors are there to capitalize on your success, because stocks and all this. But if your gamers aren't buying your game, you fucked up. It's that simple. You just fucked up. Battlefield 2042 is the perfect example of this, right? I just don't even have to mention much about it. People played it. They absolutely hated it. They didn't care for this. The game was so buggy, so messy, so trash. It didn't work. It sucked. So much meme accumulation will happen around this game. The Discord was real. So you know what the players do? They went back to Battlefield 5, a game that worked, a game that gave them what they were looking for. And the new product was left to waddle. It's never going to get back those numbers. It can never recover without a miracle happening, because not every game can be Rainbow Six. Right, this game, Battlefield 2042, can never be the peak of pinnacle that they want it to be. It is forever tarnished with the name that this is just a bad game. Don't waste your time. When people go and buy, or at least go and play the old product over the new, you as a company have fucked up completely. And if you want a more recent example than that, just look at Suicide Squad. People are going to play Arkham Knight, a game that came out 9 years ago, over the new multiplayer hotness game. It just boggles the mind because it could have been such a great standalone game. But no, it needs to be a multiplayer. It needs to have a lifeline. It needs to have DLC. It needs to have a planned road map ahead. It needs to be milked for every possible dime it could be. I mean, the sheer fact that I have to buy a color for a skin that can range me up to $24, a third of the game, basically. Like, nah. Respect my time and respect my wallet. As we go on in this medium, right? As we continue, right? And games have gotten more and more expensive to the point that now they feel justified costing $70 or charging $70 for that. Imagine buying Suicide Squad for $70. But, hear me out, you can also get Power World and Helldivers for the same amount of money. Maybe even a little less. But no, please spend money on this AAA big budget blockbuster that fumbles all the way to the end. Once again, I will say it. AAA gaming is doomed to fail. And the worst part about it is that once they learn that lesson, make a good game and people will come. Make a good game, word of mouth will spread. Make a good game and it will be successful. Even if it's in the long run, it will be successful. Once AAA companies learn that lesson, the people who suffer the most will be all the studios that they bought, all the developers that they had, all that time wasted on marketing a game that was destined to be a failure because it was designed to be a store and not a game. Sure, we have our outliers, right? We do. Nintendo hardly misses when it comes to their flagship titles. But Pokemon's a thing, so you know. Either way, that's my topic for today. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. This has been Definitely Not Bots. Subscribe if you want more gaming takes. But if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give me a thumbs down. But whatever you do, make sure you have a good day on purpose. And I'll catch you on the next one.